am yours, but there's always someone else. We're both so far gone. Can't tell right from
Under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colts. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and D-Row will see a highly anticipated Major League debut in this one of the elite prospects in the game.
Yeah, this is a special day for the entire sport when you really think about it. Certainly special for the kid in this organization. But I'll tell you, when a prospect of his caliber graduates to the big league level, the baseball world stops and takes notice. I know it's just one game. We're going to put a lot of focus on his performance here today. It probably really doesn't mean that much, but it would be awesome to see him come out and put on a show for us.
Rafael Maldonado, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Into the box, Tim LaCastro. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of three here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike one. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. And the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. So now into the box is Nick Ahmed. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First pitch on its way.
Yeah.
77 degrees our temperature at game time tonight. Bases are empty, one man out. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches. Not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
In now, David Peralta. A ball and no strikes. Looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta.
Ball 2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
Two out, nobody on. And this will be fouled away. The 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Number 25 gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Merrill Kelly gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Ready now is number 17. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Puerto Rico, the center fielder, number 17.
Pitch on the way. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself. Get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
Popped him up. Escobar has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
At the plate, Jose Reyes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That average at .291 to start the day. 1 home run and 3 driven in. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. And now, Edwin Rodriguez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
No strike.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 2-1.
The count is 3-1.
Jesus Nieves would be next. The 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jesus Nieves is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. One ball and 1 strike to their DH here tonight. Skied into straightaway right. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Second inning set to go, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Ketel Marte.
The center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The first baseman.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
To the plate now, Christian Walker. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ballgame. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start. I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Eduardo Escobar standing in.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. 2-0 count, the pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. And stepping in, Francisco Arnaz, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Arnaz.
Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Arnaz, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower, is almost surely going to receive an invite to the All-Star game as he currently leads all right fielders in fan votes.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And that misses up and in, 3-1.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Next to stand in is number 25. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch.
That's out.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Now, you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
The 1-1 home.
The count is 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Next to hit is Danny Rivera. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First pitch of the AB now. Lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
None out, runners at first and second. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the stretch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Wow, another curve here that he can't seem to find the zone with. He's really had his share of troubles with location so far in this inning.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
He's set. Here's the 3-1.
3-2. Full count. 3-2.
A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So now to the plate, number 7. And it's fouled away. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back, huh?
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues? But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
Here comes the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. So he comes up empty in his first major league at-bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you could put the ball in play, your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
From the stretch, and he fouls this one off. Comes set, the 0-1. This one's flared off to the right side. Locastro will put this one away, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys.
Start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Rodriguez moving to his left. He's got it 1 away. Next to dig in, Asdrubal Cabrera, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this setup.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Cabrera is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fouled off. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ballgame. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. He makes the throw to first, 2 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box now, Stephen Vogt.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Number 17 gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. It remains 1-0. So now here is number 17. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The center fielder, number 17.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
Now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up, and that's out number 1.
The third baseman.
Next it'll be Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fat.
Ahmed with a great slide. In time.
Now batting.
Well, that was certainly worth another look with Show Track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. Into the box, Edwin Rodriguez. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Calhoun, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, Jesus Nieves.
The designated hitter, Jesus.
Popped him up.
Nieves.
Ahmed in foul ground. And that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Now to bat, Tim LeCastro. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And that one yanked just foul.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Arnaz is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
The batter,
next to
13,
hit, Nick Ahmed comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes a cold strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and that's the second out. So the next to bat will be David Peralta. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strike? We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping up is Francisco Arnaz. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Ball one. The 1-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is Peralta. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, number 25. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No outs, nobody on. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Next, here is Danny Rivera. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll take a look at ball 1. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Number 7 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 2-1. Rivera, base runner at first with 1 out. Full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the payoff pitch. He's running, swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark.
Second baseman
Carlos has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Stepping in now, Carlos Soto. The bunt attempt is popped up. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the two first with one swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
To the plate now, number 17. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Center fielder going back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 4th home run for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Alex Young answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box now, Jose Reyes. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there are 2 away now. Here's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Stepping in once again is Edwin Rodriguez.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We played 4 full. The Colts lead it 7-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Ketel Marte.
The center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, the first
now
baseman,
at the plate is Christian Walker, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. And there's ball 2 now. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped him up. Number 7 has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The third baseman, number 5.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now the first pitch. Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Jesus Nieves.
Jesus Nieves.
Now here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
At the plate now,
right
Francisco
fielder,
Arnaz. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Walker is over, and he puts it away for the first out. And now here is number 25. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
Full count.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Digging in will be Danny Rivera. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes the 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now an 8-0 ball game. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Cole Calhoun. First pitch on its way. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 5 on the year, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Here now is Isabel Cabrera as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Base is empty here with nobody out. A little bouncer.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Again, he sends it out of play. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The batter.
Next, it'll be Stephen Vogt. He flew out in his last AB. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time. Popped up. Rodriguez is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tim LeCastro. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Reyes over to his right, and he makes the play to end the inning. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. The Colts are out on top 8-1. Now to the plate, number 7. He picked up his first career hit in his last AB.
Yeah, you just don't have the opportunities to fail when they invest minimal money in you. It shows how hard this guy has had to work to grind through the minor leagues and get to this point.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Peralta going back. Still going back. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. And good for him. Carlos has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
So now to the plate, Carlos Soto. And he lays off there 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, number 17. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Ball.
2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Now here's the pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And the pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
LeCastro ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The third
now it'll be Jose Reyes. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th, and they're starting to run away. It's now 9-1. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Nick Ahmed, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Now the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Number 17 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
So here is David
fielder,
Peralta. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot that time for the former pitcher, David Peralta. Third home run for him on the year, but they still face a 7-run deficit. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan Plesac, somebody please stop the bleeding. This pitching staff on both sides are getting absolutely embarrassed.
This is one of those days, D-Row, when you're sitting watching this game as a bullpen. You see this starting to unfold on both sides of the plate. This is one as a bullpen guy. You're sitting out there going, oh, Mr. Wizard, I don't want to be a pitcher today.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Christian Walker, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and...
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Left fielder looking up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field, his first home run of the season, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Matty V, I don't know what this is. D-Row, is this bad pitching or good hitting?
I think you have to credit both offenses today. They both came in with game plans. We walked around during batting practice. They were both super confident, and nobody is missing a barrel.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Escobar. Into the corner and slicing foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he lays off for ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Arnaz is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Colts are out in front 9-3. Riley Smith enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Riley Smith.
Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Edwin Rodriguez.
The first baseman, Edwin Rodriguez.
And now a pitch on the way.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Smith is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high-velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. And right into the shift. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesus Nieves.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Liner in there for a base hit.
The right fielder, number 18, Francisco Arnaz.
Into the box now, Francisco Arnaz, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Calhoun has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in next, number 25. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Now the first pitch. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Popped him up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Striding in is Cole Calhoun, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, he absolutely torched a fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
First pitch on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. 7 solid innings for him in this one, as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Ronald Rivera will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Rivera.
Standing in now as Dribble Cabrera as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Count is 1 and 2.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
The next 1-2 pitch.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. On a line to shortstop. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Up next for Arizona, Stephen Vogt. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's set. Here it comes. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Puerto Rico leads it 9-3. And now in the box, Danny Rivera. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
The shortstop.
Jose Lopez is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now batting, number 7.
At the plate now, number 7, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
First pitch on the way. Liner towards second, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Jose Lopez is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter.
Jose Lopez.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim LeCastro. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The batter, number 13. Shortstop.
So stepping in is Nick Ahmed. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fernando Ortiz answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Obviously, this pitching staff doesn't care this batter went deep earlier in the game because they are attacking him. 2 pitches right in his zone.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Arizona down to its last strike. 3-2 now.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
To the plate now, Ketel Marte, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Left side, but well foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Colts have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. 9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Colts took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Rafael Maldonado earns the win, his second. Merrill Kelly allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 9 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left